Whoa, hey there and welcome to Cryptology for You, the channel that's not even about cryptology at all, but all about cryptocurrency. In today's episode, we're going to try to take a little way for you to avert some risk and make some money. But as usual, this is not financial advice, nope, just for educational purposes only. Maybe even a little bit of entertainment, depending which way you're going to look at it, but regardless, not financial advice. Now, if you have been following the markets, you'll notice that Bitcoin has been down just a smidgen on the past. Just a smidgen. Well, in fact, if we look at it, Bitcoin has fallen by around 74% since November of 2021. Just a smidgen. For the vast majority of you, this seems like the time to panic. You sell, and you sell at a loss. That's not the right thing to do. Remember the famous saying, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own? Well, right now, there is some blood in the streets. But are you really willing to take that much risk? A lot of people are very fearful in the market right now, and in fact, this is the lowest the Fear and Greed Index has been for quite some time. But this isn't the time to panic. Not at all. This is the time to do something even more sensible. Well, more sensible than panic is pretty easy. No one can actually tell you where the bottom is. I mean, we're all guessing right now that we're at the bottom, but the bottom could be even lower. Nope, nobody knows where that bottom really is. And so, if you want to buy the bottom, which you really do want to buy because you want to make the most profit, you want to maximize, but if no one knows where the bottom is, then what do you do? It's quite simple really. You DCA. You dollar cost average. Dollar cost averaging means you're just investing a little, a lot. Now, I've done a few videos on DCA already, but in this particular experiment, we're going to be using KuCoin, the People's Exchange. Now, KuCoin is a top 5 exchange. It is definitely one of the safer ones to be on right now. In fact, I feel quite comfortable using KuCoin. Now, KuCoin don't pay me to do these videos. I really wish they would. I'm right here, KuCoin. You know how to pay me. Come on, you can do it. But I'm not paid to do this. I use this because the bots that they have there are free and very easy to set up. And I'm going to show you how to set up a DCA bot using the KuCoin bots. So the first thing you're going to need is a KuCoin account. Now you can click the link directly below in the description and use that referral to sign up to KuCoin, or you could try this QR code, but I'm not sure that would work. It looks a bit blurry. Now, what really is the advantage of using dollar cost averaging? Well, the first thing is it lowers your average buy-in price. Now, this is really important. If you don't know where the bottom is, you want to make sure that you get the lowest price possible for all the coins you're buying. So make sure you're buying all the way through a dip. The second thing is it lowers your risk. You're not going all in at once. You're going in a lot of times, just a little amount each time. The next thing is you get to keep the coin that you're actually going in on. That's pretty good. Some bots you'll tend to sell out when the price goes up. This one you keep as the price goes up, meaning you can make more profit. And of course, the most important thing, this does help you find the bottom. If you don't know where the bottom is, you may as well just keep buying all the way through and lowering your average buy-in price. One of the most common questions I get is, but which coin should I go with? Well, this is the sort of thing you probably need to do your own research on. But there is no perfect coin for DCA. You just go with a coin that you want. It doesn't matter if it's really volatile. The only thing that you really should be looking for is that coin currently going through a dip? You probably do want a coin that's going to increase in value eventually, obviously, because you want to make some profit. You're buying all the way through to the dip, but you want it to go back up after it reaches the bottom. So at least find a coin that has some use case and will likely continue to increase in value. One thing you could do, of course, is look to see if that coin is available at KuCoin Earn. That way you can get some interest on it after you've finished the DCA. Now I've got another video to learn how to do KuCoin Earn, and I'll put the link in the description below. Well, the first thing you're going to need to do after you've got your KuCoin account all set up, do your KYC, then you need to fund your account. Now the best way to do that, you can just deposit directly via your credit or debit card. Just for tax purposes, this is completely fake. Now once you have deposited your coin, it will be in your main account. You will need to transfer that to your trading account. And if you're from the tax office, this is still completely fake. So click on transfer, which is over here on the right. And once you've clicked on that, then we will transfer all the coin over to your trading account. All you need to do now is you can click on the amount that you've got available, it will go straight in, and then confirm, and this will move straight to your trading account. There is no fee in moving to your trading account at all. With the coin in your trading account, all we need to do now is find the trading bot. Now it is under trade up here, you click on that, and there it is, trading bot. Now you could do this on your mobile phone, but I am just doing this on my desktop just for ease of viewing. Once you've clicked on Trading Bot, you can take a look to see where the DCA bot is. There it is, and all you need to do is create the bot. You'll be greeted with this, and you can change to whatever coin it is you like. Just make sure you've got the DCA bot, and choose the coin by clicking up here where it will say KCS/USDT or whatever coin it has up there, but you get to choose any of the coins. For this particular experiment, I'm just going for Bitcoin. So I've typed in Bitcoin and I'm going to click on Bitcoin. I see its current price and I see that it's in a fairly big dip right now. At the time of making this video, this was the price of Bitcoin. Of course, it fluctuates a lot, and that's actually the advantage of doing a DCA bot. Now with that, you just have to fill out a couple of options. Now the options are all pretty self-explanatory. First up, how often do you want to invest? Now for this experiment, I'm going once every 8 hours because the market is fairly volatile right now, and this seems like a reasonable fit for that volatility. The next thing is, when do you want to start that investment? Well, I'm going to start it right now, as soon as I hit the create button. Then you're going to put in how much you want to invest each time. I'm going to put in this $1,000, fake if you're the tax office, and how much you want to invest maximum up to the $8,000. So I'm just doing this 8 times for the purpose of this video. There are some options where you can take the profit, I'll show you that. Otherwise, hit create and away it goes. If you did choose to look at those options, here they are. You can see it will give you a target profit, and maybe you want to go for some sort of a profit. You can click on this and change it. It's pretty easy to change, and then just create the bot. If you do choose to change it, this is what you're going to come up with. You're going to come up with a profit target. There is a slider which you can move across, and you can choose something higher than 10%. You can also choose to take the profit or continue the DCA, but just get notified. Now remember, you can only be notified on the actual app. For me, I'd sooner not take the profit at all and just hold the Bitcoin until it reaches a certain value, but I wouldn't mind being notified just in case it does reach, and then I can change my mind based on the circumstance. Once you've got all that, just confirm and then hit the create and your bot is ready to go. So with my bot running, I can see that I have a DCA bot all going, and after 15 seconds I am down $1. Well, how did that happen? Well, there are some fees associated with the KuCoin bots, but they are incredibly cheap. Plus, if you look, the price went down about $7 from the time that I bought. And this is just a bit of a show of how volatile the market really is. You can also see plenty of data about your transaction. Just click on this box down here, and this will take you to a whole bunch of other data about the transactions. The first thing you'll see is the status of your buy, and here is your average buy-in price. You get to see the number of transactions, your average buy-in price, the current price, which has now gone up a little bit, how much you've invested, how much you're willing to invest, and your current holdings, and any profits that you've made. Well, actually. So this, again, just in the time that it took me to click on this button, things went even more volatile, but up. Now you can look at your order history too. You can see all the buys. Now I do this because I keep a spreadsheet offline as well, and so I can take a very close look at all my buys as well. But this is pretty good, and it's easy to see what's going on. You can also see the parameters you've got. I have it set to get profit of 10%, but I'm only going to get it to notify and not stop. I can see how much I'm putting in per investment, and I can change that if I want. Now, if you do choose to increase your investment, make sure you add more into your trading account as per the amount that you want to increase by. This is pretty important, of course, otherwise your bot will just stop. Now, if your bot stops, you haven't lost anything, you've still got all the coin. I've been running about 2 minutes now, and the next time it's going to buy will be in 8 hours time. And again, the maximum investment's going to be this $8,000, but you can increase it. Just make sure to fund your trading account. So within seconds, I've just gone back and look, I'm already up in profit and $2.40. Okay, no big deal yet. We've only been running less than 2 minutes. A lot of the questions I get is, where is my Bitcoin? Why isn't it in my trading account? Well, it goes directly to your sub account. And it stays in there until you stop the bot, and then it moves to your trading account. If you do want to take your Bitcoin out of the sub account, you need to stop the bot, and then this will go straight to your trading account, and that Bitcoin is yours to do with however you want. But if you want to start your DCA bot up again, you'll need to refund your trading account with USDT or similar. Now, with the magic of the internet, I came back after my 68 hours of investment, and here is what it looks like. There is my bot. It's reached its maximum investment, and it's no longer DCAing. You can see the current price has dropped from when I first started, and my average buy-in price is about $21,816. You can see how much you've bought and any of profits that you've made. Now, I didn't quite reach the 10% just yet, but it's also only been 68 hours. Even though you've reached your maximum, the bot is still active. You need to power it off by hitting the button up there that looks like a power button, and this will stop your bot. You get a couple of options when you're stopping your bot. You will be able to choose to return both coins. Now, I end up with a tiny amount, 10 cents of USDT left over, but I'll get my 0.366 Bitcoin. Now, you could convert all your coin into USDT, and this will be based on approximately what that profit was that you saw in the previous screen. Or you could convert any remaining USDT that you have left over into whatever coin you are DCAing. In this case, I've chosen to just do the top one. I'm going to take back what I can see right up there, which is 0.366 Bitcoin and my 10 cents of USDT. I'm then just going to hit the confirm button, and that's it. This is what I'll get into my trading account. So here it is in my trading account, my 0.366 Bitcoin, and just remember, if you're from the tax office, this is still fake. For those who have followed me in the past, you know that I'm very much into my spreadsheets, and I quite enjoy setting these sorts of things up to see what my weighted average was. Now, the thing is, I had already pre-bought some Bitcoin when it was around 29,000. I'd bought $550 worth. This was not using the KuCoin DCA bot, this was just previously owned stuff. So my average buy-in price is going to be slightly different, and I worked it out using a WABI, which is a weighted average buy-in. You can see my video on that, I'll put a link in the description below. So what was my average buy-in price if I take into consideration the extra $550 worth that I'd bought all the way back on the 27th of May? Well, my average buy-in price has dropped to $22,361, so that's pretty decent. Now all I have to do is wait for Bitcoin to go up past the 22,300 mark, and I'll be back in profit. Now you can do your own research quite easily, and you can back up those dates that I've got there with those prices, and you can see what my average buy-in price was, which was much better than what I'd done previously. Of course, Bitcoin continued to decrease in value after this video was made, and don't worry, I kept going. It's no big deal there. It's perfect. In fact, this is the best time to keep buying just while the market is going down. You don't have to use Bitcoin for this. You can use any coin you like. But all coins that you buy, you should consider buying in as a dollar cost average. And just remember, KuCoin didn't sponsor me for this video, but I'd love it if they did. Go ahead, KuCoin. Now, it is a tough world out there, so I don't want to leave you alone. You're welcome to join in to my Telegram, Discord, or Facebook groups, and there are going to be plenty of links directly below for you to check out. Plus, I have started Twittering. You can tweet along with me if you wish. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're going to subscribe to the channel, hit the little alarm button so you can see when the next video is coming up, and you're going to like and share this with your friends because your friends might want to know, well, how can they DCA easily by using a KuCoin DCA bot? I hope you're going to have some great profits out there. Good one.